Paul, thank you so much for talking to us. We're here actually at AeroMobile's headquarters in Crawley, correct?
That's correct.
And a lot of activity. Behind us we have a screen running. And what is this show, Paul?
Well, this is Google Earth showing where we have tails in operation at any time. That just makes it possible for us to look at the status of all the tails and where they are in the world.
Oh, wonderful. Now, at present, we have Emirates obviously has a large fleet of aircraft fitted with AeroMobile's mobile connectivity. I think it's 85 is the latest number, 87 maybe?
87 is the current number, yes.
And Malaysian Airlines has an aircraft fitted. What does 2011 look like for AeroMobile?
2011 is definitely a year of promise for us. It's the year where we're putting a lot of new airlines into operation. 7 will be the number in addition to the 2 airlines we have today.
Oh, really?
We see that we will have the first airlines up with KU band and Swift broadband, enabling a wider service offering for the passengers. We also see that we will have a lot of commitments where the airlines do a fleet-wide deployment, which is very important for us because we believe that's one of the keys to success in this industry.
And so a number of these carriers that are looking at fleet-wide, we've got Lufthansa that wants to equip its entire long-haul fleet, and those installations I believe are coming when? And did you say second quarter?
We're starting second quarter, and then it will be a deployment that will take the rest of 2011 and most of 2012. We're also doing Virgin Atlantic quarter 2, and then the rest will follow going forward.
Okay, and we've also got Via Australia coming on down the pike.
Absolutely, that would be quarter 3.
Okay, and so and then I guess there's some carriers that have not been announced as yet.
That's true. We have a few that have not been announced. We also have SAS, which will come towards the end of the year.
That's right. Yeah. Are you seeing kind of a shifting by the airlines in terms of their understanding of the importance of offering mobile connectivity?
I think we've now reached a stage where all the airlines realize that this is something the passenger will require, and this is something we need to offer the passengers. So it's no longer a question of having this as a technological experiment. It is a service that you would require in at least Tier 1 airlines, but also I think for most airlines with international flights, this is a requirement.
What do you say to airlines that say, well, all I need to do is offer Wi-Fi, I really don't need to offer a GSM service? What do you say to that? We
strongly believe that the passenger is in need of the same type of connectivity aboard an aircraft as they have on the ground, which means that you have a variety of methods to connect to the internet. One being mobile internet, the other being Wi-Fi. Large screen devices often hook up through Wi-Fi. Small screen devices often hook up through mobile internet. Having the same type of connectivity and not restricting it to Wi-Fi, we believe is essential for the passenger to perceive this as a good service.
Obviously, you have a partnership with Panasonic Avionics, which is bringing their high-speed internet solution to airlines in tandem with yourselves bringing the mobile connectivity component. And it seems that the airlines are going for this entire global communications suite. They're starting to see that value. So you envision a day where passengers will be using maybe Wi-Fi on their laptop, but also using perhaps their mobile phone to make voice call or...
Absolutely. Yeah. I think when you move around on the ground, you will use Wi-Fi to hook up your laptop, and you still be on mobile network on your cell phone in BlackBerry. It's going to be exactly the same on the aircraft.
One of the big concerns, I know, at least in the United States, perhaps less so in other parts of the world, has been the issue of etiquette and whether or not passengers are capable of handling voice calls, and if that's something that anybody wants in the cabin. What would you say to that? That is this going to be a problem?
I think that worry is diminishing every day, and we see now all the evidence that we have from Emirates that this is not a real problem. I believe the last time we discussed this with Emirates, they have had a total of 1 complaint from a customer, which makes this a service which is not causing any problems to the aircraft.
Now, recently, also in the United States, we had a situation whereby there was some interference with Honeywell avionics during STC testing for the AirCell GoGo system, and it's had kind of a knock-on effect where it's prompted FAA to kind of take a closer look at potential Wi-Fi interference of avionics, and also Boeing to step back a little bit and look at whether or not this is an issue. Is this going to impact AeroMobile? Because I know that you have aircraft that are supposed to be coming line fit from Boeing off the production line with your system for a number of airlines.
We see that Boeing and Honeywell, they have a supplier-customer relationship, and they will deal with this issue. It's outside of our control. As far as I know, our installations are going ahead as planned, and we work very closely with Boeing to secure that we now and in the future will have line fit operability on all of their aircraft types.
On the flip side of that, Airbus, obviously you guys made some good inroads lately with offerability on the new design A350 widebody, but as yet still not offerable on the other Airbus types. Is there any hope of making inroads in that regard?
Yeah, we believe so. It's our intention to be fully offerable on all Airbus and all Boeing aircraft, and also to other airline manufacturers. It's a question of Airbus wanting to bring offerability also to AeroMobile.
And now I saw something interesting over here. There's a number right up here. And it's constantly moving, it's constantly clicking over. What is that right there?
Well, this is a number, and this is a slow time of the day. If you look at this in the morning, it's spinning.
Yeah.
This is the number of unique passenger connects. So this is the number of passengers that are trying to, and successful in trying to connect to our systems on the currently installed aircraft.
So that's nearly 6 million to date.
We will probably pass 6 million first half of May. Yes.
And that's a lot of traffic then on the Emirates, the aircraft that are fitted on Emirates.
Yeah, this is mainly Emirates. We had actually our highest revenue day yesterday, so this is a good development. And
in all of this traffic, has there ever been one complaint?
What we get from Emirates is that there's only been one reported complaint, and Emirates is delighted with the service, and that's also why they're bringing the service onto the whole fleet.
Yeah, and they offer it obviously for voice and text, and now soon it's going to be mobile data also, is that right?
Yeah, for those aircrafts that are equipped with the Split 64 Swift broadband, and in the future KU, there will also be mobile data.
Wonderful, thank you very much.
You're welcome.